Hi everyone, I'm Elisa Gray, and I've been given some questions about SQE Foundations, and these are questions that have been asked by various students inquiring about the course. And what we thought we'd do is we'd just run through those questions so you can get some answers. I'm a qualified lawyer, and I'm a learning director at BARBRI, and so hopefully I'm in a good place to answer these questions for you. The first question we had it's a really simple one really, but what is SQE Foundations? Well, it's a really short course. It's just 4 weeks. It's targeted at those who have not studied the laws of England and Wales before. Although, having said that, we do get people who studied law before joining the course as a refresher. They're very welcome. The aim of the course is to get you thinking like a lawyer and to ensure you're comfortable with legal terminology and concepts before starting the SQE1 Prep course. My next question that I've had fed through to me is, what is covered in the course? Well, it provides an overview and rationale for key areas of English and Welsh law. So the laws of contract, tort, land, trusts and equity, business and criminal law. It also explains the legal system in England and Wales and what we mean by common law as opposed to a civil law jurisdiction. England and Wales is a common law jurisdiction, that's why it's so relevant. And the course will also guide you through how to conduct legal research, including how to put your legal research findings into a structured report. The other question we're often asked, given that this is an introduction, if you like, to our SQE1 Prep course, is whether SQE Foundations is actually similar to the old style GDL, the Graduate Diploma in Law, as it used to be. And my answer again to this is no, it's really very different actually. The GDL, the old Graduate Diploma in Law, was the qualification needed in the old route to qualification. Now it is no longer necessary to take that exam to qualify as a solicitor in England and Wales. The only professional exams you need to pass now are SQE1 and SQE2. So no, it's not a replacement for that course. Some of the questions that we have through is, how similar is SQE Foundations to the actual SQE1 Prep course? They're very different. The SQE1 Prep course is a full preparation for the SQE1 exam with all the detail that you need to pass it. SQE Foundations provides you with an introduction to the SQE1 Prep course. It covers topics you will learn in greater depth on the SQE1 Prep course. It covers jargon used in and principles which inform the laws of England and Wales. It's there to enable those with no prior legal knowledge to tackle the SQE1 Prep course content more quickly, more confidently, and more efficiently. And actually, the other topic that this SQE Foundations course covers, which isn't covered in the SQE, is actually how to conduct legal research. And if you are really serious about becoming a solicitor, then you need that skill for practice. I've chatted to a few people that have been taking calls from students, and one of the ones that comes up quite a lot, and we're asked quite a lot, is how do I know if this SQE Foundations course is for me? It's quite a hard one for us to answer, and I think the best way of tackling this is to throw it back at you a little bit, because what I think you need to do is to ask yourself a few questions. And the questions that I think you need to ask yourself are, would you benefit from time getting used to legal concepts such as common law and equity? Would you benefit from having a bit more time thinking about how the English court system works, how laws are introduced, and how to interpret them and apply them? Are you confident that you can tackle a new subject without an introduction? Do you feel that you need a refresher of concepts before you jump into SQE1? Learning for an exam, as we all know, can feel really pressured, and I think sometimes it's good to first allow yourself time to get used to concepts and jargon and terminology. Now, as I said at the beginning, I'm a qualified solicitor, but at undergraduate level, I studied English language and literature. So I think if it were me taking SQE1 now, yes, I think I would take this course. Another question we have had is whether you can take this course if you're an overseas qualified lawyer. Absolutely. All the reasons that I've just been talking about to take the course apply to overseas qualified lawyers just as much as they do to anyone else. The other benefit of this course is that it's all delivered online. It's been designed to be really flexible and available when you want it, not when it suits the expert to teach or a learning provider's delivery timetable. So it's also really interactive. We've made sure of that. It's got lots of exercises and guided feedback, some short, manageable lectures, and some easy to read chapters. It's all with a focus on making learning as convenient and accessible as possible. A big question is whether doing SQE Foundations will help you pass the SQE. That's certainly the feedback we've had from students this year. We only just launched the course. And they've told us, and who else better to say than them, but they say that it's helped them with both confidence and understanding, which both are obviously really important in passing exams. And finally, we're often asked how to enrol and where to find the details. And the best place to look is on the BARBRI website. So it's a little bit of a whistle-stop tour of the questions that we've been asked recently, but I hope that some of what I've said will be helpful, and I'm hoping that your questions have also been answered. Thanks very much for your time.